Hello everyone, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to discuss the different kinds of machine learning techniques, or in other words, what are the different ways a machine can learn. So far we know, for a machine to learn, we need an algorithm that builds a statistical model based on the data given to it, and that statistical model is used for prediction. As we know, we are having different machine learning techniques, so for each technique, we have a set of algorithms present under it. Now, let us discuss the different kinds of machine learning techniques. Machine learning techniques can be broadly classified into three types: supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. In supervised learning technique, we provide the algorithm with an input-output map. For every input, an output is defined, and this type of data is also known as labeled data. To better understand this, let us consider an example. In our example, we are trying to create a machine learning model that will identify whether the given object is an apple or a cupcake. To build this model, we need to provide the machine learning algorithm with a set of data, and the set of data in case of supervised learning will be an input-output map. This input-output map is also known as labeled data. So let us understand what this input-output map means. Here, input means a set of attributes. Attributes can be the size, shape, color, taste, etc. of the object. And the output is the name of the object itself. So in input, we are providing a set of attributes, and in the output, we are specifying if an object is having all these attributes, then what it needs to be called. Since we are providing an output for every given input, the data that we provide to a machine learning algorithm is known as labeled data. Coming back to our example, we provide different images of apples to the machine learning model, and for every image of apple, we specify that it is an apple. So in this case, the input is the image of the apple and the output is the word apple itself. Similarly, we provide different images of cupcakes to the machine learning model, and we also provide the name cupcake to every image associated. So therefore, we are providing an input-output map to the machine learning model. That is why this task will be classified under supervised learning. And finally, when we show a different image of an apple or a cupcake to the trained model or the statistical model that has been developed after the machine learns, then the machine will be in a position to identify whether the given image is of an apple or a cupcake. So this is how supervised learning works. Now coming back to the second type of machine learning technique, that is unsupervised learning. In unsupervised learning, we provide the machine learning algorithm with an unlabeled data. In unsupervised learning, the data that we provide to a machine learning algorithm will not be an input-output map. It will contain only input that will specify the different attributes of the data. Let us understand this with an example. Suppose we have a basket which contains different types of fruits, and let us assume that we do not know the name of any of the fruits present in it. Since we do not know the name of any of the fruits present in it, we can say that the data that we have is an unlabeled data. But we know the attributes of fruits such as their size, shape, color, and taste, etc. In other words, we know the input of the data. Now what an unsupervised machine learning algorithm does is, it will take this input data and it will try to classify the different types of data which has similarity. Now what our unsupervised machine learning algorithm will do is, it will consider the data of similar types based on their attributes and group them. In our example, it will group the data which are similar in size, shape, color, and taste. So once our model is trained, we will have a different group for apples, strawberries, grapes that is present in our basket. So whenever a fruit is shown to this model, it will identify to which group it belongs to based on the groups it has created. So this is how unsupervised learning technique works. The third type of machine learning technique is reinforcement learning. Reinforcement learning is a kind of machine learning technique in which we provide no data to the machine learning algorithm. In reinforcement learning, the machine learning algorithm is exposed to an environment and it is responsible for taking actions. For every correct action, it is rewarded, and for every wrong action, it is punished. The best example that we can give for reinforcement learning is V-learning cycling. In this example, consider ourselves as a model. And since we do not know how to cycle, that means initially we do not have any data provided. As we are learning how to cycle, that means we are responsible for taking some actions. The actions that we can take can be paddling and maintaining balance. For every correct action we take, we get rewarded, that is, our cycle moves forward. And for every wrong action that we take, we fall down, that is, our punishment. So in this way, over a period of time, we gain experience and our accuracy of cycling increases. In the same way, over a period of time, the accuracy of a reinforcement learning machine model also increases. So this is how reinforcement learning works. I hope from this video you have understood the different kinds of machine learning techniques. Thank you for watching.